For this episode, I am in Lisbon, Portugal with Rui Cohen. He's the CTO of Worten, one of the largest retailers here in Portugal, and they have a huge presence online with 7 million visits every month for a country that has 10 million people. And also more than 200 stores where they use as fulfillment centers and also to serve their customers with the experts that are in the store. We will talk about how to make everything more convenient for the customer, what are their strategies, including service and more. Stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe to the show. I promise I'll keep bringing the best content for you. Here is Paula Macadi and this is episode 13 of my show. Welcome to OFFBounds. Alright, so I'm here with Rui Cohen, who is the CTO of Worten, one of the largest electronics retailers that I know of. What I love about Worten is that it's a retailer that has a strong e-commerce presence and also the store presence. So more than 200 stores, which I'm very interested in knowing everything about. So Rui, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, Paula.
All right, so Worten's parent company is Sonai. Mm-hmm. And you've been working with Sonai for many years, and then you joined Worten as the CTO. Yeah. What drove you to accept this challenge?
Basically, what made me to accept the challenge was the unique opportunity to contribute to Worten transformation. So we've been a traditional retail for more than 20 years with a well-known brand, but we thought that we need to change to better address the customers' needs. And I'm joining Worten to contribute to that transformation of the company.
What exactly needed to change? You had a legacy technology infrastructure and that's what you needed to change, or it was the customer service itself?
I suppose that were both things that needed to change. First, the whole strategy was envisioning what our current customer needs. So we think that becoming a digital company was pretty much essential to the transformation process that we've been through. And transforming also technology was a requirement because we think smart use of technology will shape the company, will improve the agility, improve the processes, and ultimately will help to fulfill better the customer needs.
Yes, and you have been to Worten almost 5 years, and I saw on your LinkedIn that you said that Worten wants to become the digital company with physical stores and human touch. What does that mean exactly?
It means that as I said, smart use of technology will improve a lot, both internal processes and the way we reach the customer. And what we think that is unique to Worten is our physical presence. So we have a huge presence in Portugal covering the whole territory, and we are pretty much near to every customer. And what makes really different is the human touch when a customer goes to our stores and interacts with our associates that can help him do the better choice for themselves.
I will tell you a little story from when I needed to go to Worten. So it was after the pandemic, we always started working from home, right? So we needed to have monitors and etc. And I had no idea what kind of monitor I needed for my office. I was checking everything online, right? So I have all the information online, but what do I need in terms of everything? And I had no idea. So what did I do? I got in an Uber and I went to Worten and I asked an associate, like, listen, I feel like I need a monitor to work better, but I don't know what is best for me. Can you help me? And that was my first experience of Worten.
And he did.
Yeah, he did.
I'm sure.
So that's the human touch I think you're talking about.
That's it. That's pretty much unique. So we think that huge difference that Worten has regarding few players, it's exactly that. We are pretty much close to our customers in every store, and we can help them to fulfill what they need. We want to have an omnichannel experience to bring an omnichannel experience to our customers. At the store, in the online channel, through the contact center, and we try to have a fluid experience independently of the channel the customer chooses.
And one thing that I think is interesting, because for me, Worten is traditionally an electronics company. So I can buy my hairdryer, I can buy my TV, I can buy my washer, and etc. But it has been advertised everywhere that Worten has everything and a little bit more, if I can translate to that. Is that because of the marketplace offering?
Yes, we are market leaders in Portugal in consumer electronics and appliances. We have a very strong and trustful brand, and we have a physical presence covering the country, so we are very well positioned to leverage that and to improve the service that we bring to our customers. And that's the whole idea, that's our strategy, to expand from the core business, a very strong positioning at our core, but expanding to cover the customer needs. So we have to offer from home and depot to DIY, garden and sports, and much, much more offers in our site through the marketplace presence, yes.
And I saw on the website also that you increased 900% the number of products that you're offering at Worten. What is the benefit of offering third-party products in your own platform?
From a customer perspective, it's like having a one-stop shop. Okay, so he goes to the website and can buy through a trusted brand much more than just consumer electronics. And that's very convenient for the consumer. Additionally, if he wants to return or exchange the products, he can go to a physical store and very easily change and do the return of the products. From a seller perspective, it's a privilege to have its products in a very well-known site brand in Portugal. And so it's joining these two ideas of convenience for the consumers and really relevant benefits for the sellers. And we do setting of all the products, bringing all the relevant information of the products for the consumers. And that's a distinctive offer, joining with a physical experience. So you can go also to our stores and buy everything that you have at the store and at the marketplace also, with the exemplifies of our associates.
So just like I went to buy my monitor, they could be like, oh, and there's something else that I think you're gonna like.
Yeah, that's it.
But that's another vendor and etc.
Yeah, we do sell more products than the ones that you see at the store, and you can pick at the store or have them delivered to your home.
Interesting, and I think that's the endless aisle concept, right?
That's
you want to offer.
An infinite offer for fulfilling the customer needs. That's it.
And do you do a triage? Like, how do you select who is the vendor? Because I think when other people start selling through your platform, you kind of lose a little bit of the customer experience that you used to control. How do you manage that?
So we curate the products that we sell. We select the sellers and evaluate permanently the sellers, assuring that we bring the best experience to our customers.
One thing that you mentioned is that customers, for example, they can buy from a third-party seller that is selling through your platform, and they can return to your store. And I think that's a huge pain point that many retailers are trying to fix. Right, like the return is still something challenging for many people, and I, as a consumer, would love to be able to return it easily. So I like that you did that. And then there's another thing that I love about Worten. You have the 2-hour delivery or the pickup in store in 15 minutes. That makes me think, how is the fulfillment structure of Worten? That sounds very challenging for me.
That's something quite unique from Worten, and actually it's something that fundamental make us think that we are in a quite different position in order to be very convenient to the consumer. So in terms of technology, we thought that we need to have a solution that can leverage that unique position that we have and bring the convenience to the consumer. So we have fulfillment centers, but we have more than 200 stores. And if you want those 200 stores, we are using also them in order to quickly deliver the goods to the consumers. So basically the idea is we know where the consumer is through the mobile, through the website, and we try to figure out what is the best path to deliver the good at the smallest time possible. And we promote that quick deliver service to our service. And additionally, if the consumer wants, he can make the order online and pick it in 15 minutes. And we deliver the promise that we make to the consumers. So we have a huge success rate in the service that we provide, this quick service offer that we provide to the consumers. And we suppose that's quite unique in the consumer market here in Portugal. And I would say that even in Europe, there is no other retailer doing such a thing.
I know. That's why I'm so impressed. But what I'm curious is, you have so many different products, right? Yeah. And these deliveries are just for the products you offer, Worten, right?
Yeah, that's it.
But I can buy a phone, or I can buy a huge TV. The assortment of products you have are so huge. You have so many SKUs of so many sizes. Mm-hmm. And I believe that that's a logistical challenge when it comes to deliver that. So how do you manage it?
So basically, we try to identify what are the best-selling products. And those products, we put them in every store. And at the fulfillment centers, we keep a huge assortment of the other products. So there's a good chance if you need a TV set or if you need a coffee machine that has broken at home when you were having a dinner with your friends, that the closest store has the coffee machine that you want. So we can deliver it in very, very short period of time, and you can have your dinner, finish your dinner, and then serve the coffee to your friends.
I need what I currently need, and I'll probably buy a Worten, is a new speaker for music. The mine is not working anymore.
So you can try the service. It's really, really a great service. I have already several times used the service, and it's pretty convenient, and it's as I said, it's a huge success rate. And I have ordered the service for several times, and in less than half an hour I have the product at home. It's wonderful.
So you also test your adventures, your technology adventures as a consumer.
For sure.
Another thing that I'm curious is, as you said, you joined Worten for this digital transformation that the company is going through. Mm-hmm. How many people are in the tech team?
I would say in 5 years, we were a small IT area, say with 20, 30 people, and now we are 500 people working at the IT. This is also part of the digital company. So we want to be one of the best places to work in technology in Portugal. And we are promoting a huge transformation in the core of our architecture, moving away for the legacy architecture that we had, and doing and implementing great things in terms of technology that are pretty much aligned with the vision that we have for the company and Worten strategy.
You're kind of rebuilding the technology from the ground, right? Like you're changing the foundation.
Yeah, that's it.
Do you build most of the technologies in-house, or do you also have tech partners that work with you?
Both. So the core pieces of our architecture, they are built by our teams, because we want to control the solutions that make us unique, I would say. So the strategic solutions are built by our teams, and of course we have partners that we work with also. We are in this transformation journey, I would say, starting heavily at 2019, going through the pandemics, and that was a challenge also. And we are, I would say, in the middle of our transformation journey in terms of the architecture. But already very successful in putting in production some smart solutions that help us start transforming the whole company.
And tell me about the pandemic. I bet, because you joined the company just before it, right?
Yeah, couple of months is before pandemic.
Yeah, and surprisingly, most people that I interviewed had happened the same. I think end of 2019 was the time that everybody was changing the leadership in technology. So all the tech leaders had to go through a tough time, which was 2020. How was that for you?
It were challenging times, but also fantastic period because every people in the company joined together for the same purpose, serving our customers that were stuck at home, needed to work. So for the core business, it was really relevant to help to deliver every day the promise to our customers.
And Portugal, I feel, didn't have yet a big need to buy online. It was always more physical, and I think that was a big time when they had to switch to know how to shop online and etc.
Yeah, our stores were open during the pandemic because we sell relevant products to the consumers. Laptops, because everyone needed to stay
monitors,
at home. Monitors, like the one that you have bought. And home appliance also, because everyone needed to cook at home, staying basically at home all the time. And during that period, there was also a huge growth of the online demand. Several people have the first experience buying online during that period. And I would say that was very, very relevant, that first experience, and most of them getting a very good experience online. And after the pandemic, they keep buying online. But there was a return to the stores because there's a magic going to the physical stores, looking at the products, trying the products, and having the
and trying different ones and trying to choose between,
looking at different models, choosing and having a conversation with our
especially electronics that is like it's expensive, so you can make a decision.
That's it. And having an expert and at the store. Understanding exactly the customer needs and trying to advise the better solution, it's really relevant. You can have lots of information in the online site, but different customers have different needs. And if you are not an expert in some technology, some home appliance, it's better to have an expert advice to recommend you the best product for your interest.
And one thing that Worten has as well is the service part, right? So, which includes the experts helping me fix something that is broken or etc. How is that model and how important is that for Worten?
It's the other growth avenue and strategic area that we want to be a relevant player in Portugal. So the service area is built in the company because we repair everything that we sell to the customer regarding electronic consumers. But we want to go beyond that, and we want to have a relevant presence at the home, promoting to each of our customers the better service for installing the furniture, painting the walls, repairing.
Even the things that I buy from other vendors in the website?
Of course. That's the whole idea. So we are providing and setting up relevant services, and also moving to the subscription model that is pretty convenient, much convenient to the consumers, and really want to have a distinct position in the service because it's very differentiating regarding other players in the market. So going to the marketplace and having a strong position in the service area, bringing convenience to the consumers are the key.
And subscription, which helps with another revenue stream to the company.
Yeah, that's it.
Very good. And you mentioned that you went from a small tech team to a big tech team, and you're going through all this transformation. I wonder, you as a CTO, it must be very challenging to lead all this transformation with so many people. How do you describe your leadership? How do you manage all that?
It's really to be close to everyone, understanding what are the priorities of the business and trying to drive the teams to better contribute to the challenges that we have. And one thing that I suppose most of the tech people that I work with love is to contribute to deliver solutions that had an impact either in our colleagues or in the consumer. And that's something quite remarkable in working at Worten. Most of the people working in the tech area can see and experience in the stores, using our site, their contribution every day. And that's a magical moment for everyone working with me in the technical area.
Is everyone passionate about it as you are?
It is. We want to bring talent because the talent makes the difference. And
but that's hard, isn't it?
It is. But
convincing them is hard.
But if you have a challenge job and something that makes their eyes bright, it's easier. As you know, in the technical area, there's a lot of companies, and there's a lot of demand, and it's hard to keep good technical people focusing.
Everybody wants
the
the
challenges,
best of the tech team.
But
yeah.
we are indeed making that challenge and capturing new talent and keeping the right people in our technical areas in order to better address the business challenge.
And you mentioned service as a part of the core business for Worten, but what are the company's priorities for 2024?
There are, I would say, 3 priorities. First one is it's expanding through the marketplace the offer to our consumers. The second one is being a key player in the service arena in Portugal. And the central of everything is the customer. So everything has to make sense for the customer, and everything has to make day-to-day life of the customer better. So we are working in a loyalty program to enhance the customer experience, having better service and better offers for personalized offers for each customer that we have. So 3 priorities for 2024 are enhancing our marketplace, having better service to provide to them, and work in a new loyalty program that we'll launch during this year.
Exciting. I want to be part of your loyalty
program.
Welcome, Paula. And we talked enough about Worten. I want to know more about you. Mm-hmm. How do you stay informed and up to date with the trends and what is happening in the industry and the new technologies that are coming, right? Mm-hmm. Like we just had a boom of AI and all the products that have been mm-hmm. offered. How do you keep up with everything that is happening in the industry and the technology side?
You know that at Sonai, we see ourselves like curious people. So curiosity is something that is at the core of our culture. So everyone is always looking at the new things that happen in the world. We like to visit other retailers. Something that inspired the current strategy of the company was a visit that we made to Brazil to see Magalu, and it was a very impactful visit to us.
May I ask why? I'm curious.
Because we saw some similarities in the company, and we thought the transformation that the company was making from a traditional retailer to a digital company. And that was something quite inspiring to Worten, and I would say that's somehow the current strategy is inspired by Magalu. We are always looking at the market, both from a retailer perspective and also from a technology perspective. We are always benchmarking us with others, and we incentivize everyone in the company to be like that. I would say that's the key in Worten, to be updated, always looking to perform better, to to improve. At the end, at the core, is the curiosity that drives us do better, go further if you want.
And what has been your proudest moment as a CTO?
I don't know if I have a proudest moment. I will hope in the near future to accomplish the vision for the transformation of architecture that we are doing at Worten. One thing that I'm proud of is building that journey together with a business and having a fluid interaction with every people in the company, and having the chance to bring together very clever people in order to transform the overall architecture of the company. And I would say that the team that we had the chance to bring together makes me very proud of the path that we've been making.
And that's my last question, what would be your advice to other CTOs going through digital transformation?
I don't know if I have a clever advice to everyone going through the transformation, but I would say that, first of all, it's very good to have a vision, and the technology could have contribution to that vision. But start with a vision and then try to gather clever people in order to implement an architecture that fulfills that vision. Performing technology just for fun,
just for the sake of tech, right?
Yeah, it's not. It's interesting, but not having the impact in your business. It's not a very good idea, I would say. It's better and motivates everyone if you see technology align with the vision and impacting in the consumers or the customers every day.
That's perfect. Thank you so much, Rui. It was a pleasure
Welcome.
having you here. And let's go to Worten.
Let's go.
I hope you like this interview as much as I did. Rui is a sweetheart. I can feel the passion that he has for the business. I am a Worten client. I have been buying things with them, as we discussed in the interview, and they are a very impressive retailer to be looking at. I hope you enjoy it, and see you next week.